Hey people, it's Niles talking. Now this is from the Daily Mail. Scientists claim to have successfully reversed the human aging process. Oxygen treatment altered elderly people's bodies at cellular level to how they were 25 years earlier, researchers claim. Breathing pure oxygen may help to reverse the aging process, scientists claim. Researchers used oxygen therapy to reverse the two indicators of aging. Scientists placed 35 healthy adults aged 64 and older into a pressurized chamber. Sessions lasted 90 minutes and took place for 5 days a week for 3 months. Scientists claim they have successfully reversed the human aging process in a group of elderly adults in a breakthrough study. Oxygen treatment altered the elderly people's bodies at a cellular level to how they were 25 years earlier, researchers claimed. In a unique study, scientists used oxygen therapy to reverse two key indicators of biological aging: telomere shortening and an accumulation of malfunctioning senescent cells. As humans age, their bodies experience a shortening of telomeres, the protective caps on chromosomes, which leads to illnesses including cancer, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's. Senescents, or so-called zombie cells, prevent regeneration as they build up in the body over time. The study used a method called hyperbaric oxygen therapy in an effort to prevent the deterioration of these two characteristics of the aging process. In a study published in the journal Aging, 35 healthy adults aged 64 and older were placed in a pressurized oxygen chamber in Israel and breathed in pure oxygen through a mask. The sessions lasted for 90 minutes each and took place 5 days a week for 3 months. The pressurized chamber mimics a state of hypoxia or oxygen shortage, enabling tissues to dissolve more oxygen, which is a well-known regenerative effect. Results show the trial enabled telomeres to regrow by more than 20%, while their senescent cells have been reduced by up to 37%. This is the equivalent to how their bodies were at the cellular level 25 years earlier, the scientists said. Since telomere shortening is considered the holy grail of the biology of aging, many pharmacological and environmental interventions are being extensively explored in hopes of enabling telomere elongation, said Professor Shilai Efrati, a professor at the Faculty of Medicine at Tel Aviv University and co-author of the study. The significant improvement of telomere length shown during and after these unique protocols provide the scientific community with a new foundation to understanding that aging can indeed be targeted and reversed at the basic cellular biological level, Efrati added. The study is the latest in a series of trials which are trying to understand the aging process and increase life expectancy while making people feel younger. The premise is that aging can be cured like a disease, scientists claim. In 2015, BioViva chief executive Liz Parrish flew to Colombia to receive 2 experimental gene therapies she claimed could make permanent changes to her DNA in order to combat muscle loss and grow her telomeres. Parrish received criticism for undergoing the experimental treatment by scientists, but she claims the gene therapy reversed the biological age of her immune cells by 20 years. She recently claimed that death is optional. Previous studies have revealed that healthy eating and intense exercise can also preserve telomere length, but this experiment was unique because it exceeded natural interventions, researchers said. Until now, interventions such as lifestyle modification and intense exercise were shown to have some inhibition effect on the expected telomere length shortening, said study researcher Dr. Amir Hadani of Tel Aviv Sagol Center for Hyperbaric Medicine Research. However, what is remarkable to note is our study is that in just 3 months of therapy, we were able to achieve such significant telomere elongation at rates far beyond the current available interventions of lifestyle modification. Well, that's the end of that story. But this, if it's true, presents very interesting questions. A child born now, this year 2020, in the future may face a lifetime where aging is not inevitable. Death is not inevitable, at least not dying of old age. And if so, it presents questions. Would such a people have children? After all, there will be no biological clock on having children. You don't have to have them by a certain age. Would there be a purpose to have children? Because you're not going to die. Therefore, you don't need to pass on a legacy. You can just keep working and working, or whatever you want, or living your life. If people theoretically live forever, does that make life meaningless? What does this have to do for the concept of overpopulation? Even if a certain even certain sections of the population continue to have children, but with the possibility of staying alive forever, what would that mean for food stocks? Would humanity get to a point where there's so many people on the planet, we live in a society like Soylent Green, where people are crammed against each other? We're in a massive city-state stretching from New York to Philadelphia, 40 million strong, living on the streets. Would this increase the need for depopulation? Would Bill Gates then go into overdrive, saying that we need to reduce the population Thanos style to keep the population at certain lengths in order so that people who are now living forever don't starve to death? These are all interesting questions, and I don't have answers for them, but it's very interesting to think about. Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support this channel, leave my GoFundMe in the description. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave it there as well. If you'd like to buy one of my t-shirts, I'll leave that in the description. Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.